Hi YouTube, it's Candy, aka Candy Sweet Enough, and I'm surprised at myself, but I'm coming with another video. I went and had my hair done today. Ugh, I have hornets in my yard. They keep on dive bombing me. Ugh. Anyways, I went and got my hair done today, and it's darker. It'll lighten up after it gets washed a couple times, pull out my highlights, but right now it's just kind of glazed. But I've been in there in a bad mood. I told my hairdresser to cheer me up. He always has a way of doing that. You know, it's amazing having a hairdresser that you really enjoy being around. I've known this guy since junior high, although I hated him in junior high. He was mean to me. But high school we became good friends. He was at my wedding, and he's an amazing friend, and I really appreciate him, and I love the work he does on my hair. So and my nail lady too. My nail lady is a gastric bypass patient herself, so we could talk about that, and I know her family, and you know, it's, I guess, like I was talking about my vacation, it's another kind of form of therapy, so it's all good. But this morning I got to thinking, and I realized how frustrated I was with what's going on with my insurance and everything, and so I decided that since they're not giving me the answers that I want, I went ahead and tried to figure out how to put in a grievance. I filled out the whole thing and went through it, and then realized that the grievance was actually going to the state of California, which I didn't want that. I wanted Kaiser to take care of this. I don't think that I don't know what that was. I don't think that they're going to take care of anything, so I needed it to go through Kaiser. But I found a number at the bottom, and I called them, and they were super nice, and they said that they would contact somebody and hopefully get this resolved. So I felt good that I didn't just sit back and take their lack of answers for an answer. So I'm happy, but I don't know the answers yet, so as I find out anything, I'll let you know. But I know I'm not the only one that's going through difficulties with their insurance, and it's just a feeling of, it's a disgusting feeling. You see everybody getting their surgeries and everything, and I mean, personally, I'm not taking any offense to anybody's surgeries. Very excited for people, and it gets me excited to watch other people's surgeries. But, you know, every once in a while you have that stabbing pain of, gosh, why not me? And I don't know, we all need to realize that it's nothing personal against us, and let's watch what other people do and what they go through, especially those that are rushed through their surgeries really fast. They don't have what we have. They don't have the knowledge that we have. And when something bad happens to them, they're not prepared. So I'm lucky enough that I have searched out the good as much as the bad, and I'm ready for anything that happens. So, you know, you need to take it for a learning experience. So, that's all I could do, and just hope that all the issues get resolved. Most of my anger comes from their lack of people skills more than anything. Kaiser's very customer friendly, and I've had to deal with a couple of angry people, and I understand that they're getting harassed a lot by all sorts of angry people. But I'm not being angry to them. I'm being very polite, and I understand that it's not their problem. They just answer the phones. But that doesn't mean that they should treat me testy or anything like that. And when I called, I told them, you know what, this is not the customer service that I've come to expect from Kaiser. So we'll see. And I know that YouTube was messing up for a while, and many of you might not have seen my last videos. If you haven't, please go back and watch it. I talked about the bracelet from drinking Suji Q, and she still has more to give away. So please go to her video and send her a message saying that you want one. And also my friend Nikki, who does not have a whole lot of subscribers, and she's new to all of this, and I'm sorry. I would like for everybody to support her. It's no fun making videos when nobody's there to comment and answer your questions and everything like that. So we need some more people for her, okay? But I don't know, I just figured I'd let you know that, hey, I tried. I'm doing something, and I'm still keeping pretty happy. And I went to my first therapy meeting, whatever. This one was about, it was talking to a guy who was going to figure out exactly where I belonged. And the last time that I went to that, it was the same kind of thing. And she let me talk for a while, and then just kind of looked at me and goes, yeah, and what do you want from us? I don't know what I want. That's why I came to you. That's why I never went back, and I was very uncomfortable. And I told that guy this. And he was very nice. He actually already helped me out on a bunch of issues. Just like I talked about my discomfort with driving and mice, and you know, talked to him about all sorts of stuff. And he actually gave me some pretty good information. So even though it was just kind of a consultation, it was still very nice. And it was very funny because he's asking serious questions, and then he looks at me and he goes, and who's your favorite Beatle? John. And he's laughing because I have a Beatles shirt on. And when he shook my hand at the end, he goes, and by the way, I like Paul. I said, I'm sorry, I'm extreme hippie. So, another funny thing about it was I took my husband back there with me because I have a tendency to, like, forget time frames and stuff. And I always like having him there because I could just look at him and go, well, how long has it been? And so he's like, well, you could have him back, but if ever there's a question that you feel uncomfortable answering in front of him, just say pass, and we'll try to take some time just me and you where we can answer. And I said, okay. And so one of the first questions he asks is, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you rate your marriage? And he's looking at him, kind of waiting for a pass. And I'm like, I don't know, I guess a 10. I mean, really, very rarely are there 9s, but yeah, there's about a 10. He looks at me a little funny, and he looks over at my husband and says, sir, how would you say your marriage is? And our marriage is fine. It's funny because I know that marital problems are a lot of people's therapy issues, but never had a problem. When I say I'm married to my best friend, I mean I'm literally married to my best friend. We have so much in common. We are opposites where we need to be, mostly in personality types, where he's a little bit more outgoing than I am, and so that kind of opposite is the kinds that need to be together. I'm extremely empathetic. He's pretty empathetic, but he needs my help every once in a while, and so we help each other a lot through that. But as far as entertainment, we listen to the same music, we watch the same shows. Neither one of us are into sports, really. I mean, unless they're live games. We do the same things. We do the same things. So it's never an issue of, I don't know, I need time with somebody who gets me. He gets me. we're just compatible. So looking at him and saying, oh, how do you rate this relationship? It's kind of like looking at your best friend and going, yeah, we have our fights every once in a while, but best friends just kind of connect. So it's the same thing. It was just kind of funny to be asked that. So I don't know, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that I did get through my therapy, and I thank every single one of you that suggested it. Tom, you know that you're my hero as far as being able to answer all my questions, and you have been invaluable to me. And Antonia made comments about it and took it very serious, and many of you have said that I need to give therapy a new chance, and I did, and I feel really good about it. So thank you all for that, and everything's going well. And I'm using my son's computer again, sitting outside on my hammock. My yard's a disaster, but see there's my almond tree, and you can't see them from me laying down, but I have a whole bunch of pistachio trees behind here. There's like 5 of them, and I don't know what to do with pistachios. They have to have the skins removed and all this, and when I read about it, you're supposed to do a tumbler or whatever. Don't know. So, if anybody knows anything about pistachios, would like to share that information with me, I'd appreciate it. I don't know what this almond tree's like, but whatever. I'm not much of a gardening person at all. I kill everything, and luckily everything was already dead when I moved in here. My house is big and I love it, and I love the neighborhood and stuff, but I'm not an outdoorsy person. So you seeing me out here is a big deal. But it's comfortable and it's finally cooling off. I hate summer so much. And I'm still looking forward to fall. I'm just looking forward to cool nights where I could come out and get a breath of fresh air. 'Cause let's face it, in the summer in the desert, there is no breath of anything fresh. So, thank you all for being there for me. And those of you who are having issues also, we need to keep together. Everything's going to come out fine in the end. And I feel at least better that I contacted Kaiser and vented. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but it made me feel better. So, see y'all later. Bye.